Alrighty, guys, I went 5-1 in my 6 personal sports bets on my website yesterday. And the only way you can access each and every one of those winners is to join my full access, all-inclusive board member package on that site. It also improves my record to 21-3 in my last 24 board member tier package bets themselves. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to my NBA free pick video here today for Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023. My name is Brock Page, and I've been giving away free sports picks right here on YouTube since 2016. I also sell my personal bets on Patreon.com/BrockPage. And once again, guys, we're coming off another winning 5-1 day in all of my personal selections yesterday on that website. And of course, that's going to improve our record to 21-3 in my last 24 board member tier package bets on that site. And if you want to see a full video breakdown of every single one of my personal bets here today, there's only one way to do that, and that's to join my full access, all-inclusive board member package on my website. Not only are you going to get access to the board member podcast itself, you're also going to get access to every single personal play of mine, every single package, every single day until April 1st. Once again, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. I currently have over 560 members who are signed up and active on my website right now. And of course, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side, and total. What I do on my website is I actually share with you which one of these free plays on these videos that I'm actually betting on personally. And with that, guys, let's go ahead and dive into our Part 1 video. Part 2 is going to come out in another couple of hours. We're going to get started with the Nuggets at the Wizards, 7 o'clock Eastern start time. Denver is the 7-point favorite. Total's 227. And despite the recent struggles, Denver's still the best shooting team in the game. They currently have the highest three-point percentage in the Western Conference. They're also leading the entire NBA in shooting from the field. Nikola Jokic, he makes 63% of his attempts from the field. He also leads the team in scoring. Meanwhile, Michael Porter Jr. drills 41% of his shots from downtown. Now, they're facing a struggling Washington team who lost 8 out of their last 10. They covered the point spread only 2 times during that stretch. Now, the Wizards have spit it out. The Wizards have a losing record in the Capitol, and they're one of the lowest scoring teams in the East. Now, injury-wise, Kyle Kuzma is inactive for the Wizards. When it comes to the total, Washington's 11-1 to the over against Western Conference opponents at home. They also allowed over 116 points a game in their last 10 meetings with Denver. Now, the Nuggets on the other side, they are 16-11 to the over against Eastern Conference opponents. Give me the Nuggets -7 over 227. Next game, Warriors, Mavericks, 7:30 p.m. East. Golden State's the 2-point favorite. Total's 234.5. And as banged up as Dallas is right now, it's actually the Warriors who've struggled on the road this year. They're 8-29 while traveling. They give up more points a game on the road than any other club in the NBA. When it comes to guarding the three-pointer, Golden State has a higher defensive three-point percentage on the road than any other team in the league except for one. Now, they're facing a Dallas club who's a top 10 three-point shooting team themselves. Josh Green makes nearly 41% of his shots from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, Christian Wood is scoring over 17 points per contest. Now, as a team, the Mavs are 22-14 in their own arena. When it comes to the injury report, Irving, Morris, and Doncic, they are all day-to-day. Meanwhile, for Golden State, Green and Looney are questionable. Rollins, Payton, Wiggins, and Iguodala, they are out. When it comes to the total, the Warriors are 27-10 to the over in their travels. Meanwhile, the Mavs saw overs in 22 of their home games this year. Give me Dallas +2 over 234.5. Next game, Pacers, Raptors, 7:30 p.m. East. Toronto's -9.5. Total's 234. And even though I do hate this number here, Toronto's been covering machines here recently. They're 7-3 against the spread in their last 10. They're also 22-14 against the number in their own arena. Pascal Siakam scores a team-high 24 points a game. Meanwhile, Freddie VanVleet's averaging just about 20 a night himself. Now, they're facing an Indy team on the other side of things who gives up a whole bunch of points on the defensive end of the court. They allow 118 points a game, and they're also in the bottom 3 in defensive boards. And out of 36 road games this year, the Pacers got the W 13 times. Now, injury-wise, Halliburton and Duarte are questionable. Kendall Brown is out. Meanwhile, for the Raptors on the other side, Bantone's out. Scotty Barnes is day-to-day. When it comes to the total, 7 out of Toronto's last 10 did get over the total. The Pacers went 70% to the over in their last 10 themselves. Give me Toronto minus 9.5 over 234. Next and final matchup for part 1. It is going to be the Knicks at the Heat, 7:30 p.m. East. Miami's the 2-point favorite. Total's 224. And speaking of the total in this one, the Heat saw unders recently against the likes of Detroit, Chicago, and Cleveland. Meanwhile, New York on the other side, they saw 5 out of their last 7 stay under the total themselves. Unders against the likes of Denver, the Lakers, and the Clippers. When it comes to the injury report, Lowry and Martin are questionable for the Heat. Cody Zeller's out for Miami. When it comes to selecting a winner in this one, both teams have been playing some incredibly tough defense. Miami's in the top 5 in defensive boards per game. New York leads the NBA in guarding the field goal on the road. So when it comes to selecting a winner in this one, this game's being featured as my board member tier package bet on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage. So if you want to see whether I like the Knicks catching a basket on the road, or if I like Miami laying the 2 at home, there's only one way to find out, and that's to sign up to my full access, all-inclusive board member package on patreon.com/BrockPage. But once again, guys, I'm 21-3 in my last 24 board member tier package bets. But as far as making a pick on the total, give me the under 224. With that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. I like the Denver Nuggets minus 7 over 227. Dallas Mavericks plus 2 over 234.5. I'm 21-3 in my last 24 board member tier package bets on patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to see a full video breakdown of every single one of my personal plays here today, games that I personally have my own action on, there's only one way to do that, and that's to join my full access, all-inclusive board member package. Give me Toronto minus 9.5 over 234. With my next and final pick for the video, give me the under 224 in the Knicks Heat game. Well, that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Gotta thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.